What on guys, Commander here, and welcome to a new video inside Halo Infinite, and today we are starting the campaign. Now, I'm not going to do too much of a long intro because I want to get on with this. Just quickly before we start, I'm not going to talk throughout any of the cutscenes, and this video is I'm going to do big long recordings, and I'm going to split them up into separate episodes so it's a bit easier to watch. So, without further ado, let's get going. So, difficulty, set it to normal, skulls, we haven't got any anyway, so let's click play, and let's go. 6 years I've been waiting for this, and it all comes down to this moment. So, let's go.
Would you humor me? Live your life differently.
My name is ATX, and I am the last face you will ever see.
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected. Breach detected.
Okay, Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And show Daddy how big you are. Can you say so big? Good. And can you sing?
Mary had a
Good singing. How about I miss you?
I miss you.
And I love you.
I love you, Daddy.
And good. And can you say I can't wait to see you again?
I can't wait to see you again.
Okay, now say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Signal detected. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS. Looks like the main power cells are fried. Armor shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Ah, look around. Nice.
Yes! Yes! We're going home! Oh. Welcome back, Chief.
Hello, fella.
I rerouted what needle power I had into your suit.
So a couple of things that I've noticed with that first opening scene. So obviously we've all seen this Discover Hope. This is the Discover Hope trailer remastered. And
Look up.
this first scene that we see, the beforehand, the very first scene that we see. No, I'm not inverting my controller. You can start off.
That seems fine.
I'm interested to see,
Let's try right.
like, because obviously that means the Atriox. So two things that I've noticed there. One, Atriox is very much not on the Ark anymore. He is in the environment in and around. So maybe he's gone back to the Ark. I don't know. But also, we didn't actually see the Infinity blow up. Now, I wonder if that's because the Infinity is actually the reason why there's a massive gap inside of Zeta Halo, maybe. Again, that's what everybody's theorized, but I don't actually think that the Infinity has been actually destroyed. I think it is damaged heavily, and it's somewhere floating around in space, because I think that it's too much of a big part of 343's Halo story, so like Lasky, Palmer, Halsey, Infinity, whatever you, for them to just do away with it just at the start of Halo Infinite. So again, this is going to be like a mystery type thing, but I'm really interested to see how that actually plays into it. But I'm glad that we saw Atriox at the start, because it means that he is actually somewhere in this game, in some place or some form.
Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not.
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief.
I just can't get over his armor either, you know, looking at it between now and what Discover Hope used to be when it first came out is just night and day. 9-day difference, it's insane. And just the shadows and lighting as well, it's just, oh, it adds so much to it, it's so good.
There's nothing left for us here. I don't even know where here is. No, no, no. Not then! Not again! We need to run!
I need a weapon.
Weapon? This is all I've got.
It's enough.
Wait, what? What are you gonna do?
Improvise. Close the door.
New mission. Warship Gabrakan. Now I will say that this mission, so the first couple missions, I have seen before, and it's only just because, like, being on the internet as much as I am, it's really difficult to avoid spoilers, and certain gameplay parts, especially these first couple missions, and a bit of the open world when we get onto Zeta Halo as well, is I've already seen. So I didn't intend to see it, it's just spoilers do happen. Luckily I haven't actually, I've got this far and not actually spoiled too much of the story itself, but certain parts I do know kind of what's going to happen, but not in, the first couple of bosses I know what the first couple of bosses are, but beyond that, not particularly that much.
Powering up a stasis beam. We can't escape.
You work on the batteries. I'll buy us some time.
When we get into gameplay as well, I will also turn on subtitles, because there wasn't actually an option to do it. I've got it set for multiplayer, but apparently campaign's different, so. Here we go. First actual campaign gameplay, and I'm in it. Oh, it's going to feel so good to shoot some Covenant again. Right. So scan. Scan reveals your current objective and their waypoints, along with nearby weapons, interactive objects, and collectibles. Okay, so that's Z. So it's not actually, I thought that was a threat sense. This is the scan. Right, just turned on subtitles. Right. Okay. Just bring down the entire ship. First gun kill, and it was a melee, and it was silent. They don't even know I'm here yet. Right, let's get my pissed up. Right. The Grapple Shot is a launchable hook that attaches to objects. Use it to pull yourself towards enemies, places, and pick items from a long distance. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, up here. Hello. Die. There we go. Let's pick up fusion coil. I think it's this way. Follow the blue light. Right, you can die. I'm so used to shooting, okay, Mangler. No, I'm so used to shooting off, enemy Spartans in, multiplayer. I need to get used to shooting the Covenant again. Alright, come on then. There we go, that's easy. I'll tell you something that I really love about this game. Two things. It's only small little things. Is that the first one is the seeing your weapons in cutscenes. And also seeing your weapons in cutscenes, because that's always something that really bugged me about previous Halo games. Not just previous Halo games, previous games in general. That always used to bug me a bit. Oh, well, a lot actually. And also, in-game cutscenes, because that means that you can, by having in-game cutscenes, that means that it's seamless transmission between your gameplay and your cutscenes, and it's such a nice effect. It feels like you're actually watching the game itself. And not only that, another benefit to doing that is that it means that you can. It means that the quality that you see in the cutscenes is the same as the quality you see in the game. And that's also another thing that's also bugged me. Not just with Halo, but with other games as well. Is that you often see the gameplay quality is different between cutscenes and actual in-game gameplay. And because of the way Halo Infinite does it, you know it's going to be seamless throughout. And it's little details like that that make me really love Halo. Simple mechanics. Wait for the elevator. Ah! I haven't got any grenades yet. Die. There we go. Nice. Right, let's start. There we go. I also like the no quick time animation. So the idea like you stop for an animation to press the button like there has been in Halo 4 and 5. There's nothing major about it. It just takes time that I really just don't want to use.
We could be the only two humans left alive out here. Then there's still hope.
Yes. Still hope. Now, apparently there's no replayability in this game yet, so I'm scanning around to see if there's any like, little... Oh, look, here we go, got grenades. Oh, hello, audio log. You collect a UNSC audio log. Each one contains the audio file that can be displayed in the database. Proceed to acquire audio logs. Proceed to acquire and play back. Now, I do just want to say something as well. Audio logs, there are going to be some around in the open world of Zeta Halo. Now, I'm not going to play this game point to point to point seamlessly, and all I do is record. I'm going to explore Zeta Halo in my own free time and do things like collecting forward operating bases and things like that on my own, because there's no point doing it in recording, because it's all just going to be the exact same thing that I'm doing every single time. So I will do some of that in the background off camera. But if I do come across any audio logs, at the start of each video, I will play back the audio logs that I have collected, if I've collected any at all. So, but this one we can play right now. Can we play it? Ah, there we go.
personnel en route to Zeta Halo. What are you seeing out there?
Banished hardware's everywhere, in the skies and on the ground. Be ready for a rough landing.
You heard her. Stay safe. I'll see you on the ground, Spartans.
We're with you, Griffin.
Let's get it done.
So I also like that they've done as well is made it so when you actually listen to audio logs, the gameplay is actually like quietened down by quite a substantial margin, which I think is actually a really good feature. I actually quite like that. Oh dear, we're low on health. I ain't got any grenades either. Right, start out with my. There we go. But yeah, so you can actually hear the audio logs. It quietens down the actual gameplay music and your gun sounds and everything, which I think is really good because it means you can actually listen properly. Oh, fusion coil. Oh, look at that. All 4 in one fusion coil. That was nice. That was a nice throw. Very good. Fusion coil is actually my best thing that I've actually found in Halo Infinite so far. It's so satisfying to watch. Getting a kill, getting that Kong medal in Halo's multiplayer is so satisfying. Right. We can go one of two ways. It looks like there's something actually in here. I can always backtrack as well. It's not a massive issue. Right, grenade. Grenade as well. There we go. There we go. Nice. Because the thing is, because this game's got no replayability at the moment, if there's anything that I've missed, like any audio logs that I've missed in and around here, I have to actually start a brand new game and do it up again and start it around. Like, the stuff that I find in Zeta Halo is perfectly fine. I love these ATX holograms, are so good. But if I miss anything in like the linear games, missions that I happen to miss, then I actually have to replay the entire game again in order to get them. So.
Soon, the banished will stand victorious. Atriox, hear these words. Even from beyond this life, your will is served. Your forces occupy the ring. Within ours, it will be under our control. Humanity will cower before your legacy. They will burn. Their brazen defiance will be all but a memory.
Let's see how many of these guys I can kill before they actually realise that I'm actually here. Probably not. Not that long.
We need to get out of here.
Working on it.
Oh, no, maybe I can.
These pelicans nearly on board and the
2. That's fine.
Don't let them get me.
They're not going to get you, pilot. I'm actually going to name the pilot as well. I don't know what actually I'm going to name him. I might name him something like, I don't know, John or Josh or something. I don't know. What should I name? What should I name him? I know what I'm going to name the weapon. I think I'm gonna have a think about it because I've got another mission before I actually see before I actually find the weapon. So I'll have a think about what I'm gonna name them.
Requires a hack.
Because I don't like the names.
And you can do that.
No. Scuttle the ship.
Okay, I'll do that.
You are going to destroy this ship with us in it? I'm going to die here.
You're gonna die here. Stop being so pessimistic.
There are cooling pipes running towards the main end.
You know, like I don't. Maybe that is what their name is, but you know, like we've got like, you know, we had Echo 419 in as Foe Hammer in Halo Combat Evolved, and maybe that's what they're trying to do. But Foe Hammer in Combat Evolved didn't have, like, she was your transport throughout the mission, but she didn't have as much of a role as I'm assuming the pilot is going to do in this game. Whereas, you know, so that's why it didn't necessarily matter that there wasn't a name for Foe Hammer. But with Echo 419, the pilot, no, 216, sorry, the pilot, he's actually got like a purpose. He's here for the long haul with us. You know, we've actually got some character development with him. So I'm surprised they actually haven't given him a name. And also the weapon why have they just named her the weapon? You know, I know that's, you know, it's quite early on and she was built for the purpose of locking down Cortana and all this lot, but apparently, like, Cortana's sister, as we saw in Halo Shadows of Reach, is called Kalima, right? Which is what I was actually considering calling the weapon as far as this game was concerned, but I didn't know whether they actually see some actual reference to a character called Kalima in combat in this game at later stage anyway, so I didn't actually know what I didn't want to call her that just in case. But I will find a name for them both eventually. But it makes me wonder, you know, why have they not got proper names? You know, are they going to die at the end? They don't want us to get attached to them. But I think, you know, even giving them actual proper names meant that, you know, it adds the emotional value. You know, it adds to that. But, you know, I don't know. It's weird. Right, let's pull these levers. Overload engines. We do see some quick time animations, but it's only there when needed. Hello, Mushroom.
Something better. The Master Chief returns. We thought you dead, tossed into the void. Yet here you stand. Humans call you their savior. Covenant, demon, the banished, prey. Destroy this craft if you must. It matters not. The banished will hunt you down, pursue you wherever you run.
I can see Esham being an insane villain. He's not like... No, but he somehow knows us.
He knows all about you. You need to hurry and get back here. I don't know how long this ship will hold together.
But yeah, I think Esham's gonna be an insane villain throughout this game. I'm not entirely sure where, like, the one thing that really, like, I worry about with things like Halo is that, like, you have these big monstrous villains, but it's how they die and how, like, you know, like Aatrox, for example. Like, Halo 343 have built him up to be this insane, like, villain throughout the course of Halo, in Halo, and he's going to be the main, like, antagonist for the Banished, the leader of the Banished, in the new era of, like, Halo Infinite and that. You know, we see him at the start of Halo Infinite in that pre-cutscene. But what worries me is, like, what are they going to do with his defeat? Like, is his defeat going to be in the cutscene like we see with Truth? Or is his death going to be a in-game boss fight? And how easy is that boss fight going to be? Is it going to do his character justice? It's really difficult to predict. And that's what I really worry about with boss fights. It's like, is it something that's actually going to be worthwhile? You know, but I need to, what am I scanning for? Have I missed something?
So, run, Spartan. We will meet on the battlefield.
I'm interested to see that, like, you know, that scene, I swear to God we saw that scene in another part of the campaign. So I wonder if those are actually messages that we will actually see at some stage in the future of the game. We actually get to, like, just a messages that just get played. I don't know. We shall see. Now apparently you go all the way down there, which, like, that's another level you can actually, like, fall down to, but I'm going to try and stay up here as much as I possibly can. Oh dear. Right, come on, let's go. Come on, Chief. Hurry. Ah, no. Oh dear. Right, come on. Up we go. See what I mean? Or maybe I did need to come down here anyway. Maybe that was the better way to go. Right, come on. This grapple hook makes gameplay so much more fun. Yeah, well, this is where I need to go. Oh dear, come on, quickly, run. Grenade. See if I can take out the... Yes, there we go. Took out the diffusion coils. Come on. Ah. There we go. I'll quickly run. I'll pick up this fusion core just in case I need it. Explosives are always good to keep an eye on. Oh, maybe not. Oh dear. Oh dear, knocked into space already. Again. Has it ever occurred to you that Chief spends so much time of his life just floating in space? Yeah, Halo, beginning of Halo 3, Halo 4, end of Halo 3. The destruction of Zeta Halo. I think we've got one more, if I remember correctly, we've got one more linear mission left, and then we end up on Zeta Halo, because I think we've got to go find the weapon, I think. But I think that's actually on Zeta Halo anyway, or part of Zeta Halo, but we don't actually get to see, the open world of Zeta Halo until we get to, find the weapon, I think. Halo Infinite. Nice. Liking this a lot. That first mission was so insane. Like, that, if that sets a precedent for what this game's going to be, I'm happy. 6 years worth the wait. Absolutely.